guys. Hoo, hoo, hoo. How are you doing today? How are you guys? It is so great to see you today. I'm glad. It's my pleasure as usual. They call me Oh Baby. And like I always say, this is where I tend to add values to your relationship. I tend to teach you, you know, give you the tips, the codes of how to keep your man and your woman forever. Woo hoo hoo. Okay, so if you're just joining, you guys are welcome to my channel. I hope you like the way I look today. How has your week been? Yes, our last video was on Sunday, and now today is Wednesday, and I've been looking forward to sharing this wonderful tip with you all. Yes, let me dive into the topic of the day. I want to teach a lot of people because, how to, prevent and how to avoid unwanted pregnancies. Woo! I know a lot of couples, are not ready, to make babies, either because of, they're not psychologically ready or they're not financially ready. And because of that, a lot of people have sent in their comments to me, and they've asked me a lot of intimate questions on how can they avoid making babies when they are not ready to make babies. Woo, woo, woo! So, I am so happy, guys. I hope you are ready for me because it's going to be an interesting ride. Woo! Okay, so now disclaimer. Oh, baby should not be held liable of whatever goes wrong in your relationship, because all that I'm here for is to add value. Now, there are ways that you can actually avoid making babies when you're not ready, when your partner is not ready, or when the two of you are not ready, right? And there are ways to make babies, as couples. There are ways that you also want to avoid making babies. So today's topic is going to address how and ways to avoid making babies that you're not ready for, because these are things that tend to come in the way of your relationship, and some people lose their relationship that way. Babies are meant to bring you together, but a lot of people that I know that have come to complain to me, it actually deterred and messed up their relationship, which is why this topic is very important to every one of us. Now, there are ways you can do that. Number one is actually for you to work. Consider using protection. You all know what protection is. Consider, wearing a protective guard, a protection. I can recommend to you, if you've had bad experiences, just make your comments in the comment section. Ask me questions, or you get to my Instagram handle at OBabyHerbs or at OBabyCares to send me a direct message for me to recommend or for me to answer your question. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer your question squarely, because I really don't discuss some things on my social media handles, unlike what I discuss here. A lot of people have heard that when they came to me. So take note of that. Protect yourself. If you need advice from me, follow my social media handles, my Twitter handles, follow all my social media handles, and I can always relate to you there, because I get lots of comment in the on YouTube here. So just in case it's an oversight, you want to talk to me personally, right? Then you can come to me via Instagram, Twitter, or any direct message or inbox, or email at obabyherbs@gmail.com. That's it. So learn to protect yourself. And how do you do that? You all know that you can wear a protective guard as a man. It's literally something similar to what I am wearing now. And this helps you, no matter what, if you're wearing the right one and you've not, done things rough, you've done things gently, Obviously, it is not torn. Your protection should not be worn out so that it can help you to prevent penetration directly into your woman. You understand? And that is going to help you to stay away from anything that will come in between your relationship at the wrong timing. If you're liking what I'm saying, please give me a thumbs up. Please drop your comments. And do not forget to always remember to subscribe. If you're new to the channel, subscribe now because there is more coming. Woo, 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 guys. I am so excited. You know that. All right, the number 2 ways that you can use, to avoid, having babies that you don't want to have, or unwanted pregnancies, or babies that you're not readily you're not ready for, you can provide for the child, then it is better to also consider what I call foreplay. Woo! Mwah. So now this is going to represent my own act of foreplay today. For those of you who have been following my channel, you know that to an extent there is a limit to what I can do here. If you want to subscribe to my private channel, not my private channel, my private videos, you know what to do. You can chat me up, you can put your comment, or you can go to obabyherbs.com to subscribe to my private channel to get some, woo! You guys know what I mean. Some weird practical illustration of how things are done in the room. So now this today is going to be for what? This is going to represent the female organ, the female breast. So this is going to represent that. In this case, we're going to use that as a form of foreplay because now, why do we encourage foreplay? You want to satisfy yourself. You don't want to have to always penetrate all the time. And with that, you can use foreplay to actually achieve what you want. It can take you there. You can get to the point where you're satisfied. It can get you to that point where you are content. And then what next? You are satisfied with yourself and with your spouse. And you don't need any penetration anymore. You guys understand what I mean? So for instance, this is a beautiful, for you guys who have been following my channel, I've got Sophie and I've got Chi Chi. That's the 2 beautiful ladies that I have. One is white and one is black. Woo, woo, woo. And that makes it easy and complete to relate. Likewise, like I have for the men, I have a white and I have a black. You guys know that, So now, for those who know Sophie, I'm sorry to say that. Sophie is my baby girl. She's my favorite somehow because we kind of have a bond. So for Sophie now, this is beautiful. Sophie, how are you? Sophie, if you're not careful, I'm gonna play with you. You guys know I'm quick to doing that. Okay, so now what am I trying to say? You as a man should understand your woman's body so that you can know what to do at the right time. You can get her there just by playing with her. You understand? The most sensitive part of her boobs. You can do a lot of things, of her breast rather. You can do a lot of things to get her there. You can touch her. You can go down on her. You can do so many things that can get her to the place where she can actually be fulfilled and satisfied. With that, you are reducing the risk of having to get into your woman and then make babies that you're not ready for, because the probabilities will be less because you're not penetrating. Likewise, us women should know how to play with our man down there. You know what I mean? You're going to give it to him. You know what I mean? When you do that, you can also get in there easily. What am I just saying? I'm saying learn the art of, playing with your man, playing with your woman, and making yourself happy, following the reading that they love the most, and then you get them there. You know what I mean? So once you do that, there is a less chances to get to make babies that you're not psychologically or time-wise ready for. right? So another one is family planning. Us women are used to that. You know, once you have started to make babies as a couple, you want to limit the amount of babies you want to make because of the financial, the economic situation, and a lot of other things. So what do? You can actually visit the clinic and then you get family planning. You get things that they recommend to you by the doctors so that you don't have to take in. You women should do that so that you do not maybe make your man feel miserable or make him so stressed out that he knows he cannot provide the way he would provide to keep the relationship going. And then what happens? You're having loggerheads and then you're always fighting like cat and dogs, thinking that you really have an issue when you do not have an issue. It is only because, you know, something is coming the way that you're not ready for. You guys know what I mean. So you could do the family planning, but please tell your doctors to tell you the side effect, because some people have side effects, some people don't have side effects. And that will be another topic for another day that I want to teach us ladies, because a lot of ladies have complained that using this family planning stuff has actually affected them physically, you know. And I want to teach you how, and the best, you know, family plannings that you could probably do that is going to ensure that you keep fit and keep looking good for yourself and for your partner. You guys understand what I mean? Now, this is for the men. Number 4. This is, you have to control yourself. Once you are in a beautiful, for example, Sophie, learn how to control yourself, right? Learn how to control yourself. How can you do that? What you can do is to ensure that you are limiting, you know, the way that you have sensation down there. So what do? You can come out, you can withdraw, and once you withdraw, once you see that you're almost getting to that point where you're just gonna just release yourself, you know, then you can withdraw, put pressure at the tip. For example, put pressure at the tip here, and once you do that, trust me, it's gonna numb that area and it's gonna send it back. Once it sends it back, you can now continue. With that, you can delay the process that you're going to use to, you know, come into your woman. You understand what I mean? So now, what are the ways you can actually also last much longer in the room? I've always recommended my herbs. I've always taught you ways that you can prolong, you know, the intimacy you're having in the room. So what do? You can come back to me, you know, visit my Instagram, Andrew, or send me an email so that I can send you the kind of products that you can use to delay you, and then that can also help you to limit the probability of always wanting to, you know, release yourself in time. And with that, when you always do that, for example, I'll give you guys a true life story. I have a couple that have been so concerned. The woman has said to a man that she's done. Why? A man cannot control himself. He always has to calm, you know, do things inside, you know, and just mess her up in there. And at the end of the day, she's always having to use the wrong things that might hurt her, you know, in the long run. So for this type of men who easily, you know, just release themselves that way, you need a product that will help you to delay your process of releasing so that you can make your woman to enjoy the room with you for a longer period, and also to avoid you coming into her like all the time. So another thing you can do, like I said at the beginning of this number 4 category, is control yourself by numbing the tip, you know, of your down there, so that you can help to limit and numb the sensation, right? Another wonderful point is, for now, this is for us women. I would like us women to take note of this. A lot of women don't know this tip, and this tip is very important. This tip is a tip that I expect at least smart women to know, because it's going to help you in the long run. What does it do? After every time that you meet your man, you understand, I'd like you to visit the restroom, and just squirt. Once you squirt, it's going to bring it out. That is for those of you who peradventure have had unprotected, scenario, unprotected experience with your spouses. So what do? You ensure that, you get up immediately and then you squirt. You open up while you're squirting in the bathroom so that you can actually bring out whatever you have in there, right? It might not be 100% accurate. So what do? You can actually go further by helping the situation by actually using the restroom. Urinate, bring it out, pass it out, one way or the other. Just empty your bowel. It's also going to help you to avoid infection. This is something I also want to teach you guys on another topic, and I hope that you are enjoying this. What do you do now? Take a pause right now and subscribe to my channel. If you're loving me, you're loving my outfit, guys, you're loving everything about me and what I'm saying, then I need you to subscribe to this channel so that you're going to be getting, exclusive videos of mine, and I'm going to attend to you even more. I'm going to answer your questions. Trust me on this. Thumbs up, guys. Now another wonderful one is for the men. I would like you to consider. I can't wait. You guys know what I like. You know what I like. Woo! You're literally on my face, Sophie. Sophie, you gotta take it easy with me so that I can concentrate on these beautiful people out there. Okay, so now another option for you is what? Men, I would like you to take note of this. Kindly take note of your woman's, ovulation period. You don't want to get into that intimacy with your woman when she's ovulating, right? Because it's going to give you more tendency, to have maybe babies when you're not ready. So what is the best way to go about it? Let her run you through a calculation. Is it a 28-day cycle? Is it, 25 days? Whatever it is, I need you men to follow up. I know some men that are actually very, very good, even more than their woman. Trust me on these guys. I know them. They calculate their woman's cycle period, ovulation period, and then when they come at that time when they're in the safe period. That is when they are having unprotected, time with their man, with their woman, and their man. So that is the time when a man should take note of, okay, when it's a safe period. Women to tell your man the safe period, and also tell your man the time when it is not safe, which is when you're ovulating, and that is about between 8 to 14 days after your period or your menstrual cycle. You guys understand that? Now this has brought me to the last point, I think, which is the number 7, if I'm right. Okay, it is the one. Which one, guys? That is the one you guys are used to, but I really want you guys to take note of it and know how to do it better. It is the what? You withdraw. Now, men wants to withdraw because they don't want to make that mistake of making babies when their partners are not ready. But now, when you withdraw too much, too often, it can have an adverse effect that is not too good on you. So what do, right? You have to be careful. So that is why you need a product to prolong you, so that to an extent you're very satisfied and content, and then you can go to the bathroom and do the rest by yourself, but at least you are content that even if you don't have to come, you don't have to release that day, you are still good to go for another period of time. So what do I advise you to do? In as much as you want to withdraw from her when you are there or when you are almost getting there, for those who cannot calculate, please take note, be sensitive and be in charge so that you can know how to do that. And once you do that, it reduces the chances of you guys having babies when you're not ready to have babies, guys. So this is a wonderful time that I've spent with you guys here, and I hope you had a good time. Yeah, so always stay healthy. I'm taking a wonderful tea, and if you need recommendations and weight loss wellness products, I have it on Obebe Herbs. And some people are talking about my colors. My color in the comment section, a lot of people are like, oh, you're so white. Excuse me, like, This is me being natural here. I hardly even have to make up my face. If you look at my skin, it is perfectly clean. That is because I take care of myself. If you need a tip, you can also get it on my site, obabyherbs.com. My wellness products also help you to clean and detoxify your system. It works. Now, do not forget, right? This is what I always do at the beginning, which all of you know. But right now, I just wanted to have a little twist. Always set your environment right, before whenever you want to have special moments, with your partner. And always make sure that you sanitize yourself, your hand, your environment, before you get down. I love you guys so much. I had a swell time. I'd like you guys to look at my other videos. It's going to come on your screen. Click on it after this video. It'll take you to my past videos. For those who want my private videos, don't forget, you can subscribe to my private videos on obabyherbs.com. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Today is Wednesday as usual. My next video is going to be on Sunday. I love you. See you guys next time. Take care of yourself and each other. Mwah. Hoo, 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 guys. Hoo, 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 guys. Hoo, I love you. Bye, guys.